I still remember the way the clock sounded that night. It was slow, too slow, as if the whole world was holding its breath with me. I was sitting alone in the living room, wrapping my shawl around myself because the air felt colder than usual. Maybe it was not the weather. Maybe it was what I already knew in my heart but never dared to face. My husband, Amir, had been quiet for weeks. Not angry. Not distant in the dramatic sense. Just quiet, like someone carrying a weight that kept sinking deeper inside him. That night, he said he wanted to talk. Those words alone made my hands shake. When someone you love tells you they want to talk, not chat, not discuss, not joke, but talk, you feel something heavy drop inside your stomach. And I felt it drop so deeply that I almost lost my breath. He sat across from me, not beside me. That was the first sign. He looked down at his hands, twisting his wedding ring the way he always did when he was nervous. That was the second. And then he said my name, Aisha, in a voice that did not belong to the man I thought I still knew. That was the third sign. The room suddenly felt too still, too open, too bright. The lights were showing every corner of the pain I had been trying to hide from myself. I did not speak. I did not ask anything. I just waited. When a marriage hangs by a thread, you learn to recognize silence more than words. Finally, he lifted his eyes. They looked tired, older, like he had lived a life I didn't know about. And then he said the sentence that would change everything. There is something I have kept from you. And it's the reason our home has been breaking for years. My breath caught in my throat. He looked at me like a man who had carried a secret too heavy for too long. And at that moment, that exact moment, I already knew that whatever he was about to say would not just explain our past. It would redraw our entire future. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I didn't interrupt. I only whispered two words. I'm listening. Even though I was terrified of what I was about to hear. And that night, that quiet, cold, unforgettable night, my husband finally admitted what broke our home apart. Setup is almost equal to 1,200 words. Before I tell you what he confessed, I need to tell you who we were, or at least who I believed we were. Amir and I had been married for 16 years. We were not a perfect couple. But we were steady, or so I thought. Our life had a gentle rhythm. He woke early, made tea for us both, and read the newspaper even though he always complained about the small print. I packed his lunch, got the kids ready, and reminded him to take his keys, which he always forgot. We laughed often. We argued sometimes. We forgave quickly. Or maybe I